I used this childhood notebook to design these toys, and then I upgraded it. Here is my lovely notebook that I've had for, I honestly don't even know. Like, there's no date on it, but it's been a minute. And so, it's funny, you open it up, I have one sketch, oh, you can't see, one sketch, and then the product. So, if you can see that, it's called the TriPlus. So, it's really cool. I enjoyed it a ton cause like, obviously I remember it, but it was one of the most fun things that I did as a child. Myth busted. This was a terrible product. Do not design things from your childhood because you're a child. So, the kind of whole goal of it is making it where you have, so it's a TriPlus, so there's a triangle, so here, obviously, and then the plus on the top, and so it's supposed to allow you to kind of have an arm support while also have space to hold things, as well as kind of, I don't know, there's kind of a multi-purpose tool that I came up with. So let's get into it. So my goal for attacking this is kind of 3 parts. So first part, I'm just going to design exactly what I did make before, as well as doing this one, which is a little different, and I just want to see how it actually turns out. And then I kind of want to take it, like, there's a ton more, like, different ways you could do it. I don't know. I think I like this a lot for some reason. But yeah, look at it. Stacked. But I think I'm going to take it in my own way and kind of invent it and shape it to be how today I would use it. So we're going to kind of see how that goes. So stay tuned. So I think starting off, just the most basic thing that I can design is the actual, like, product in a semi-miniature form. So because the thing is, if I'm gonna make it, I don't want to make it the same size as it once was, because it was fairly large, to say the least. So we're gonna just kind of make it semi-tinier just to be able to get the point across. So, okay, we're gonna end it. And yeah, this thing might be freaking giant. So I'm gonna have to shrink her down a bit. Okay, and see. So it looks, see that there? It looks kind of like they're all the same size. And that's interesting. I don't know. Debating it. Okay, I guess, you know what, we're gonna see. 0.2, right? 0.2. Okay, we're making 0.2. We'll make it all the same size. See how it goes. Here, going to get nice. Now is this center? Sweet. So here you go. Just a tad little preview before I print. Hour and 12 minutes for this solid part. So don't think anything bad's gonna happen. It's just how strong are these parts gonna be, and it's gonna be interesting. And here we are. So these are the 2 kind of prints that I did that were of my TriPlus, which was the name I gave it, from when I was little. So I will explain this more after I print my specific one. So let's do it. So as I designed this, I realized that this is not a good part, and it kind of sucks. So we're gonna kind of talk through it. So walk with me. So first off, this is the part. Let's bring you a full screen. How about them apples? This is the product. It's called the TriPlus. And so when I was younger, like, I remember this fairly well, but you have triangle with a little plus thing, I guess. And so they were a lot bigger because they were made out of, like, old pieces of wood. So they were probably like this big. And so the top part was gigantic, and then it was a giant triangle. And so you were able to do more things with it, i.e. use it as an armrest or something like that. And so that's where I fell in love with it, because I remember going to the beach and then putting this like padded thing on top of one of my tripluses and then leaning on it, and then I had an armrest at the beach, and then it was big enough where I could turn it sideways and put a pop in it. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not gonna 3D print a 5-inch giant triangle thing. So trying to figure out a way to make it smaller and usable, I got nothing. So if I maybe make this gigantic, it could work, but I'm just not seeing any functionality with this besides going to the beach. But I mean, I don't know. It was cool when I was a kid, but I'm a grown man. There ain't nothing I need. I don't need an armrest at a beach. So we're at a problem of we ain't got a reason for it. So I think this product is a fail. I think I'll still print this because, I mean, I did add the chamfer and a fillet on both sides. So yeah, that's the only cool thing about it. But I mean, I don't know. And I mean, if you look at this one was the other one that I kind of drew about, was you got this like weird little space right there, I guess. And yeah, I mean, it's just, there's no point. Maybe if it was bigger, I'd be able to figure out something about it. But I didn't want to spend the time and energy printing a giant thing for me to never use. And so, yeah, I'm at a bit of a standstill here. So I think we're going to call this myth busted. This was a terrible product. Do not design things from your childhood, because you're a child and your imagination is way greater than it is in the current times when you're not a child. So, but the thing is, I would not hate coming back to this if I had a real reason to. So, leave a comment on any possible way I could use this, because, again, they could be cool. They could make something. I just don't even know what that is. It might be because I'm going at it from a stance of, I already designed it. I already have used it before, so that's kind of the only thing I see. Like, yeah, it works as an armrest. I can't see past that because that's the only thing it did. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I have no idea. So, leave a comment on any possible idea. I'd love to make another video or come back to this and kind of do the upgrade, make it better, do what the comments say, kind of take it the next step. But other than that, I mean, I got nothing. I'm kind of lost, so I will print this, and you could see that in this next part. But boom, the printed one. So, can you see the little chamfer in there? See that little guy in there? Kind of hard to tell. And then you got the fillet right there. No real point, but those sometimes are the best. Woo! Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. And I did make a video on my 3D printer of 200% speed. So you can check that out right here. It's going to be awesome. Well, it was awesome, except it kind of printed better at 200% speed. And so go check that out, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.